I just feel so rushed.
What? Did you forget? Oh, shit. I didn't know the book about it in the text.
Good evening and welcome to Lorain High School. It's the night a lot of us have been waiting for since Thanksgiving. It's the lid lifter for the Lorain High boys varsity and JV basketball. And it's a league game featuring the Shaw Cardinals. Jay Ferguson here along with Joe Bach to start it off. The ball is up and we're underway. It goes out of bounds. I guess we'll do it again. In the center circle for Lorain, 13 Turbin Williams, 0 Hosea Steele is jumping for Shaw. That time it goes to Shaw, number 2, DeMarco Clark with the ball, guarded by number 10, Rashad Carter. For Jordan Daniels also on the floor for Lorain, Jacob Atwhistle, and the first turnover of the night is a travel. 33, Jacob Addis for Lorain. First game, and I got some number issues. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Along with number 11, freshman Isaiah Killian. And I think that's because if you look over at the Lorain High bench, there's a single soul over there. You know, as Ryan Day of the Ohio State Buckeyes said earlier, full strength is relative in this COVID time. Jordan Daniels underneath for Addis, knocked away. It'll be ball out to the Titans on the baseline. If you, Joe, as he takes shots around the gym, you'll notice a lot of nobody here.
That's right, yeah. Basketball in the COVID age.
Yeah, and you'll see how far apart the benches are for the two teams to see just what's what. That was Killian inbound to Daniels. And with 6.5 to go, they'll run the offense. Killian, 3-ball knocked out of bounds. Isaiah is a freshman, very skilled young man. But the speed of the game is definitely different here than it was in the 8th grade. And without scrimmages and things, it's going to take a little longer to get used to. Daniels into Killian. Addis up to the elbow. And that's Daniels. Swings it around to Williams. Killian will throw another 3. This one rim, no. Rebound on the ground, picked up by the Titans. Carter will throw 3. That's a long one. Wide. Jacob Addis, no. Got it back, fell down with it. Handed it off to Jordan Daniels, kicked it out to Killian. And
tried again.
That's the hat trick, that trip. Back comes Shaw with number 5, Jamel Banks. Into the lane, knocked away, and Daniels picks it up. Killian and the Titans look to push. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Skip to Carter. Carter ball fakes, 1 dribble and an 18-footer. Got it. Rashad Carter gets the opening basket of the season for Lorain. 5:25 to go, first quarter. 2-0. Which reminds me about one of our new features this year, along with live streaming as Daniels comes off with a rebound. It's the scoreboard in the lower right portion of your screen. It's going to take me a while to remember you can see that. Daniels, got it. Jordan Daniels with a couple.
Yeah, Rob Plinsky had the same issue last night. Of course, he's used to radio, so
right.
You can't see. But, yeah, we were trying to make the experience for the Lorain viewer, Lorain fan, as best as possible, considering you can't have any. So we thought that would be a nice feature.
A nice addition. Because you've got some mindless announcers like myself that forget to give the score all the time. And also in that picture, as Shaw substitutes DeJuan Jackson, number 1 in, you'll notice that there's no side panels. That's one of the non-essential features in COVID 2021 time. Addis to Carter. Titans will come back at 4-0. Jordan Daniels. He backs it out. Looks to make a move into the lane. Kick out. 3-ball. Good. Turvin Williams gets the first triple of the year. 7-0 Lorain. Whistle. Timeout Shaw. The coach called a 30-second timeout, so that'll allow us to keep it here and fill you in a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to do our pre-production meeting. We kind of just they're going to have to give me 20 minutes before the start. So we'll take breaks at quarter ends, timeouts. Unless you absolutely need it, we're going to just run through timeouts. And halftime, we'll show a countdown up on the scoreboard so the people could run out and get a snack or whatever before the third quarter starts.
That allows me to go to the concession stand that's not open.
It's not open, right. Well, I got your water.
Thank you, sir. 4:15 to go, first quarter. Titans on top by a touchdown and an extra point, 7-0. And if you saw or can see the Lorain bench over there, you'll see one single young man. Carter taps it away, takes it away, hands it off. Jordan Daniels up over the front and good. 4 for Jordan. Nice hands by Rashad Carter. Contact, and they're going to call an offensive foul. It follows on number 4, and it's going to be number 4 for Shaw. Davion Johnson gets the
push off
with Jordan Daniels in good shape there on the pressure. Substitute for Shaw. 15, Emil Wright comes in, replacing Johnson. Good officiating. They're making sure everybody's got 5 and no more. Asaya Killian with the ball. Down the lane. Lost it, I believe, but it's recovered and rotated again. Jordan Daniels now. Looks for a ball screen from Addis. Going to throw 3. Got it.
Wow.
Jordan Daniels with 7. And it's 12-0 Lorain. Or as they say in the soccer world, 12-0.
Or tennis love.
Yeah. Mishandled there. Good pressure by the Titans. Couple of more Cardinal off the Shaw bench. Number 11, McKillen Wilson. And number 2 is the other one, DeMarco Clark back in. Carter, elbow, kicks to Killian. Ball screen from Addis. Ooh, could have turned the corner, decided against it. Carter. Down low, Jordan Daniels will use his size. Ooh, back up and good.
Working the glass.
Trevon Williams with 5. Long 3 there. Daniels catches the air ball, and back they come. Nice pass. Trevon Williams missed the tip. And it's back to Shaw. Steele had it and fouled. Probably a pretty good give right there. I think we're going to get Rashad Carter for the foul. Joe, you know what's funny here is I'm sitting looking at my score sheet, number 21 for Lorain, who isn't listed. I've got 13 names on the roster, 6 on the floor, and I don't have a number 21. Good pressure by Rashad Carter, way to move his feet. Back up top as they run a little weave. Down the lane, shot challenged up and good. And Emil Wright off the bench gets the first 2, 14-2. Back quickly, Trevon Williams had it blocked. Carter, back to Daniels. They do a dribble handoff. Killian gets a ball screen. Jordan Daniels throws 3, heat check.
Oh! And
Daniels with 10 in the first quarter. 2 minutes to go. Trevon Williams almost had himself a steal. Good help. A lot of contact there. Back come the Titans. Up and good. Christian Ruiz is number 21, and he got the hoop. 19 to deuce. Minute and 20 to go here. Clark, 18-footer, no. Rashad Carter with the rebound, and back come the Titans. Jump shot from the lane, no. Carter got his own board. Going to throw up about a 7-footer. Somebody got a hand on that one. Jordan Daniels got called for walking there. Substitutes for Shaw. 13, Trevon Wilson, and looks like number 5, Jamel Banks. And another one, 32, Contravious Moore. He had to go back and take his mask off. He forgot he had it on. Shaw against pressure. That is right against Killian. 3-ball from the corner and round, no. Ruiz with the board. And back they come. Daniels, skip to Carter, throws 3. Good. Oh! Rashad wow. Carter for 3, and it's 22 to 2. If I'm not mistaken, we had one of these last year against them in a freshman game.
Yes, we did.
Up and no good, but he'll go to the line. That is Ruiz going to go to the line. Foul is on Banks, number 5, his first, team's third. Although I only have 2. Christian Ruiz will shoot 2. 33 seconds to go in the first frame. You know, in talks with coaches before the game, Titans coaches were a little nervous that the 7-minute quarters with only 6 guys, the pace was going to get to them. It doesn't look like it's hurt so far.
No.
Second shot up short and crawls in. 24 to 2.
Tell you, Jay, and you probably, well, maybe not in this COVID age, but I was setting up the equipment during a practice, and there's just really one word for it. It was intense.
Yeah, no, that's true. Killian on the dribble, into the lane, 20 seconds up, layup, no. Up again, blocked. Ruiz pumps it up, no. Williams, no. Williams again, hands it off to Daniels, and with 7 seconds to go, Williams scoops, no. 24 for the Titans, 2 for the Cardinals. We'll step away, and we'll be back with second quarter action right after this timeout.
People. They're going to become like family to you. And together, you'll see them do things that will help change the world, that'll change you. One day, you're going to look up and be a better you. And this nation will be better for it too. I'm General Dave Goldfein. Come join us. Your nation is waiting.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
Back here at Lorain High, start of the second quarter. Ruiz missed the handoff from the official, gets it into Rashad Carter. 10, 11, Asaya Killian, 13, Trevon Williams, 33, Jacob Addis. And there's a Carter carrying the ball, will be a turnover. That's like that's an old days call, isn't it? The carrying the ball.
Yep.
Earl Monroe ended that rule for all of basketball. with that spin dribble that he had back in the 60s. But I date myself. Jackson for Shaw, swings it over to Steele. Steele down the lane, throws it up with the left and good. Hosea Steele with the first 2 of the second quarter. And that's DeJuan Jackson, number 0. Okay. 3-ball up.
Jeez.
Rashad Carter.
Wow. Okay. Okay, Jay. How many threes does that make us?
That's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
Not bad for 8 minutes, huh?
No, not at all.
Whoa. There was a clip. Bank.
Oh.
The bank open late on
open.
this Thursday night.
5:48.
DeMarco Clark. And Shaw should have 7 there. Into the corner to Williams. Ruiz down low. Ruiz pump fakes, goes up, bangs it off the glass. Jacob Addis tied up and taken away. Nice play there defensively. Jackson, good.
Nice run out.
Killian, 27-9. Titans by 18. Shaw in that 2-3 zone. Carter. Whoa. It's a foul in basketball. It's more serious than that on the road, Joe, because that was a collision.
It sure was.
Ruiz to inbound at half court. 4th team foul on the Cardinal. Killian will handle it. High screen from Addis. Boy, they are letting them lean into the screens in this one. That's what I'll say about that. Killian. You know, what I see that I like here early in the season for Lorain is every guy's catching the ball and squaring up. Now, that could be because they scored 24 in the first quarter and everybody wants a shot. Scoop shot up and good by Addison Baker. 27-11. That pressure took the Titans out of sort on that last offensive possession, and here it comes again. And kind of a make me laugh kind of call. All the contact we've seen with the bigs in the ball screens, and Isaiah Killian, the thinnest guy on the court, gets called for an illegal one. That'll be a timeout for Lorain.
Yeah, Shaw creeping back into it. I think the strategy was with only 6 players on the team right now, 1 player on the bench, is you get out to a big lead and then you give people rest as you can.
Give person rest as you can.
Yes.
Well, and what's going to be interesting is I think Jordan Daniels is in the varsity rotation. So I don't know if we're going to see him come out of the locker room after halftime.
Oh, boy.
Just things I hear along the way. But we'll see how it goes. And that may be the same idea as that miler who sprints the first 800 and tries to hold on the last half mile. Shaw inbound at half court following the foul on Killian. Number 4, Davion Johnson will inbound and gets it into Jackson and around to Clark. Clark with Carter on him. Carter providing good ball pressure thus far. That gets contagious. You see Killian picking it up, Addis stepping out to hedge a screen. Good help there by Ruiz. Wild shot from the corner. Ruiz with the rebound, taken down, and Carter has it. So I think I'm starting to figure out what you can and can't do in this game. Pretty much inside the lane, it's a man's game. Isaiah Killian with his first basket of the season, and it's 29-11. Stopped the bleeding a little bit, and a nice move by Isaiah. Down low. You know, one of the things you'd notice here in the second quarter of the JV game normally is you'd notice a bunch of varsity players milling around, waiting to go in and get ready.
Not anymore.
Rebound there by Trevon Williams. You won't even see that tonight.
No, protocols are very strict here in Lorain, and we take it seriously.
As I look up in the bleachers, I think all I see are 2 officials for the varsity game. Jacob Addis, corner, Carter. Corner of the backboard, and there's a run out. Jackson took off. Williams took it away.
Nice.
That looked like a football play where the defensive back steals the handoff.
Absolutely. Nice recovery.
Substitutes, lots in black and red, none in white. And it just may be that Jordan Daniels is going to sit this whole quarter.
Yeah, at this point, I would say you're probably right. Under 3 minutes to go. Yeah. As you can see on the scoreboard clock in the corner.
You get, what happens is you get 5 quarters a night. Blocked by Ruiz down there against Johnson, and out of bounds to Lorain. Nice job by Christian Ruiz. You know, one thing, you were talking earlier about the practices and the intensity. One thing that helps with is the conditioning.
Yes.
First shot up, no. Carter with a board. He'll throw 3. Nope, but he got knocked to the turf.
Yeah, that's 3 shots.
Davion Johnson's going to get his 2nd foul, and Carter is going to go to the line looking for 3.
Yeah, you're right, Jay, because it was like practice, do this drill, take a break, and do some sprints.
Yeah.
So it was, it was pretty intense.
Free timeout for Coach Killian, a 3-shot foul. First one, used it a lot of it, but didn't go.
Yeah, utilizing this time well there.
Carter's got 8 in the ball game. Daniels with 10 leads everybody. Second one good. Substitute for Shaw. Right back in, replacing Johnson, who's got 2 fouls. And Carter's 3rd of 3. Up and good. 2 out of 3 for Rashad. Double figures now with 10. And it's 31-11. Steele. He got whacked in the act. .33, Jacob Addis with his foul. And Hosea Steele will go to the line for a couple of throws. Front rims that one. Substitute for Shaw, 13, Trayvon Wilson in, replacing Jackson. Steele will look to split the pair. He's got a basket for 2. Up and good. Steele with his 3rd, 31-12. Back comes Killian. Williams. Now they're standing around a little bit. Ruiz up and in. Christian Ruiz from Isaiah Killian. And he's got 6. He is off the bench. He is the bench.
He is the bench.
And I don't say that because he's not. The one guy that didn't start, I guess. Shot up, no. Addis. High for the rebound, and back comes Carter. Rashad, Isaiah. Got himself up in the air and had nothing to do. Got it to Ruiz. Glass, sand. Scorer's going to score, and Christian Ruiz got 8. He found a way to get that up and give it a chance, and it fell. This is Banks at half court. Right. Near side, Wilson throws 3. Good. McKillen Wilson with 3. I said McKillen, coach, or Mr. Pope didn't want to take the chance, so he called him Mac.
There you go.
Trevon Williams, no. Nice box out there by Shaw, and back they come. This is Steele. Bumps Carter. Take one from Killian, and Williams comes away with a rebound. Killian underneath Addis, up and good.
Nice pass.
Nice no-look pass from Killian to Addis, and Jacobs in the books with 2. 37-15, we got 15 seconds to go in the half. Shaw. You know, one of the nice back cut there, and that's Steele for the layup.
Yeah, you can tell we're a little bit tired here.
Yeah, 37-17, under a second. Shot. Almost got a cheerleader, but we've played 2 in Lorain.
And
30,
yeah, go ahead.
37 for Lorain, 17 for Shaw. Go ahead, Joe.
And we're going to have a couple of public service announcements. Then we will have the countdown to the third quarter clock, and then we'll be back after that.
Sounds like a plan.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
won't let me. I gotta have a password. I don't have a password. I hate it. My buddies want to know the score. I can't type in.
All right, Amanda, so go to your preferences again. Yeah, click the top one. No, the Cisco one.
Huh?
That's click that one. That's my double secret. You put in the password. No, you put in, it's Fire Hardy.
What is it?
Fire. Fire. No, that's not it either. Huh? I don't know. I'm not sure what it is then. Did you try? Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it working? Did you try the Titans guest?
Incorrect password.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jay Ferguson, Joe Bach back here for second half action of the season opener. The JV Titans 37, Shaw Cardinals 17 after a half of play. And Joe, you might have figured that the Titans would run out of gas a little bit in that second quarter. It was 24-2 at the end of one. Shaw outscored Lorain 17-15. Long three ball, no. Williams has it for Lorain, and they'll come back. Lorain only played 5 of their 6 in the second quarter. Jordan Daniels sitting out to get ready for the varsity game. I would think we'll see him the rest of this one. Asaya Killian, no. Addis, that's Daniels right there. Number 4 will reset him for you. Rashad Carter is 10. 13, Trevon Williams.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Jay, it's probably to keep him eligible for extra quarter in the varsity game.
In the middle, Williams takes it down the lane, left hands it off the glass and in. Trevon Williams has got 7.
Oh, quick timeout.
And there must have been something about defense that was one of the goals at halftime, and that's what a lot of coaches will do. Now, this is what we're going to try and get done when we go back out there. And I'm sure that one of them was not. Let's give up a pass to the high post and a drive down the lane for a layup.
Yeah, I don't think that was it.
So they're going to talk that over. 39-17. First half scoring. Rashad Carter and Jordan Daniels led everybody for Lorain with 10 apiece. Each of them had a pair of 3s. Daniels had 2 2s, and Carter had 2 and 2 or 3 at the line for his 10. Christian Ruiz off the bench with 8, 3 deuces and a pair of free throws. Trevon Williams had 5 of the 3 and a 2. And then Killian and Addis each had a basket for 2. A little bit of pressure for Lorain. Down underneath, behind the defense. That's what you have to worry about in a pressure defense. That backside deep man has to get under the basket. Killian, Carter. Shaw showing a little 2-1-2 type pressure. Killian, that's Daniels. Jabs, comes, 10-footer, good. Jordan Daniels knows how to score the ball. 41-19. This is a little slow me down pressure type thing. 3 ball from the corner by Steele. He's got 10.
Wow.
Nice looking freshman for Shaw.
Definitely.
Williams, Killian. They go to the turf. Held ball will go to Lorain. You know, a lot of the freshman and JV levels are learning times for players. And Asaya Killian in his first JV game is, you know, even though he practices against the varsity every night, there's some things you think won't happen to you in varsity or on the floor during a game with officials. And he's finding out, number 1, the speed of the game, and number 2, the strength of the opposition. As Shaw on a 1-3-1, Daniels front rims a 3, and it's back to Johnson, down long, underneath, knocked away by Killian. Nice job by Asai. It'll be out of bounds to the Cardinal. Johnson, Steele, as we said, a freshman down the lane with the left, kicks it out. Back of the rim, Jordan Daniels with a rebound. Asaya Killian fakes it and trapped in the corner. That's what they wanted to do with that 1-3-1. Layup up and good by DeJuan Jackson. He's got 4, and it's 41-24. The 22-point lead is down to 17.
Slowly creeping back into this.
Yep. Addis, corner Daniels. Back to Addis, pumps it up. No, but he got whacked. Jacob Addis will go to the line.
Yeah, let me jump in here, Jay, and say people in Lorain are hungry for basketball. We're halfway through the third quarter, and we've had over 700 people look in.
And this is the JV game. Not to take anything away from these guys, because they work hard too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, Joe. And it's first shot up and no good. Well, while you mention that, Joe, let me piggyback on that 700 and some, and that includes the families and friends of the players who normally would be here to support them.
Right.
And, you know, the sacrifices that they've had to make in COVID-19 world. So shout out to you all, parents and families, for missed meals and things like that you'd normally at least get to be here and share in the excitement.
Yeah, I miss
Steele down the lane. Good.
Yeah, I miss looking across and seeing the gang there. That when you're not working, you're usually up there with them. Kazura and
Dennis Shawver and
Mr. Corey,
Tony
Senior.
Giardini, and
yeah, the whole group.
Whistle. That's a 10-second violation.
Yeah.
Titans are starting to unravel a little bit here, and part of it is just things you don't think about unless you're playing a game, like a 10-second call. You don't see one of those in practice ever. Jab step against Killian, Steele against Williams. This is Jackson going to throw 3 over Addis and into the cheerleaders, out of bounds to the Titans.
In case she's listening early, I know we're going to give her a shout out in the second game, but did Bruno talk to you about?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he wants
shout out to Diane Kish, who's watching us all the way from California.
California.
That is the sister of head coach John Rossitano and junior varsity assistant Dave Rossitano. And while we're shouting out Rossitano as Carter shot short and go the other way, happy birthday, David Rossitano, today. Emil Wright with the layup. It's a 14-point game.
Oh.
I think Dr. Rossitano hits Medicare age today. Take it from someone who's there. Jordan Daniels got fouled by Steele. Steele second. Daniels to the line. 12 points in the game.
And we say that, we just hit 800. Wow.
Okay. Well, it's not because people heard us, because if you're not on there, you can't hear us.
Well, we put it. We posted the link on TV20's Facebook page, and it's out there. There's a lot.
Oh yeah.
I know Brian Corey posted it on the athletic site. But anybody that's watching our stream, you can also watch it live and replays on Spectrum Cable in Lorain, channel 1025.
And if you're watching and you want to give us a shout out, hit the TV20 Facebook page.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know that you're there and what you think and what we can do better. All the way down the lane, Hosea Steele has 9 in the quarter, 14 in the game. He leads everyone. Jordan Daniels, they're just matched up now. They're extending the 1-3-1. Killian almost went over and back with it. Daniels, far corner Carter. Williams. Right now, the Titans are playing offense like the ball's on fire. There's no hurry here.
Right.
Jordan Daniels. You're up 14. You only got 1 sub. He's at the table now, so it's okay not to take the first open shot unless it's a layup. 3 ball there, no. Nice rebound, nice position by Jordan Daniels over the back, knocked away. And Christian Ruiz comes in to give big Jacob Addis a breather. Minute 37 in the third. Titans by 14 at 44-30. Daniels will bring it ahead. There's the extended press. They're taking away the middle, so you got to go down the sideline, and you got to meet the ball. That didn't need to be a one-hand pass. Shaw turns it back over to the Titans. Contravious Moore, number 32, into the ball game for the Cardinal. Jordan Daniels will inbound. He's got Carter and Killian there. There's the 1-3-1 look, 3-quarter court. Now you split it with 2, so you make the guy, and now you got to get somebody on your sidelines. There it is, and that's how you do it.
Oh.
Back up by Williams, no. Ruiz with the rebound, kicks it to Daniels. Carter, 10-footer good. Rashad Carter with a dozen. See, when you break that press and get that layup, if it doesn't go, you don't have to keep going full speed. You can bring it out and run your offense. 53.8 to go, third quarter. And I say that not because they took bad shots, but I say that because you got 6 guys.
Right.
It'll be Shaw's ball on the baseline. 12, Nashawn Amy will inbound. 3 ball on the way, and good by Emil Wright. He's got 7. 47 seconds to go. Daniels, Ruiz, muscles it up. Too strong. He was anticipating more contact than he got, and back comes Shaw. They have a chance to cut it to 10. Whoops. Carter takes it away. Daniels.
Oh, nice ball.
He stepped on the side, on the end line.
Wow.
As I said, pretty much anything goes once you get that ball inside the lane.
Well, credit to Shaw, too. They were down big early, but they haven't given up.
No, they have not. 22 seconds to go as the Cardinal bring it across. Clark. Steele. Crosses over down the lane and had it knocked away. It'll stay with the Cardinal with 12 ticks to go. Titans outscored 16-9 thus far in the quarter. Down the lane, floater, no, own rebound, scooped up and good by Clark. I think we got a technical foul called on the Shaw bench.
The rebound to Marco Clark.
I'm not sure what it was.
Wow, and that's big because there's less than a second, at least on the clock. So we're going to get two free throws, and the ball near side here, inbound.
Yeah, you advance the ball. Not that. Oh, this is going to be Daniels is going to shoot the free throws. First one used it all, got it. Second throw, front rims, no. Now you've got a half a second to go. It'll be Titan ball. And I'm not sure if I think that the technical was on one of the players on the Shaw bench. I'm not sure who jumped, but I'm thinking one of them jumped up and thought that his buddy got fouled.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the coach is now relaying to the bench. And he may have jumped up and flexed looking at the reaction of one player. Killian throws 3 at the buzzer, rim no. Well, that'll do it. We've played 3 in Lorain. The JV Titans 47, the Baby Birds 35. Back with more after this timeout. Back here to start the fourth quarter. Shaw with the ball and only down 12. They were down 22 at the end of one. Creeped back both quarters and outscored Lorain 18-10 in the third to get back where they were after being down 20 at the half. There's a whack. Killian reaching in is going to get that foul. And it was against Steele. 3 fouls in the half, I believe, against the Titans. Curl there to Jackson with it against Carter. Down low, Killian bodies up, straight up. He walled up, and Daniels got the errant shot. Rashad Carter all the way up and had it knocked away. Nice block there. Titans will inbound with that 12-point lead. Killian with the ball in the corner. Up top for Daniels. Looks down low, fakes. Whoa, big contact on that screen. Daniels missed the 10-footer. Ruiz going to go down and battle for it. First down. Jacob Addis, and he threw it into the backcourt. And there's the call.
Yeah.
He was looking for help from his buddy. Wasn't sure if it was off the rim or off Lorain. And he got it right. 6:07 to go, 47-35. Whistle, push off there on DeMarco Clark. Just give Rashad Carter a shove to get open in the backcourt. Now, we're getting a little bit talkative out here with some of these guys, and I saw the officials just step in and say, I thought that on the last play when Carter had the layup blocked.
Getting a little chippy.
Down low to Ruiz. Daniels, Killian. Carter, this is right. You're up 12. Carter back to the wing from the baseline, swings it to Daniels. Ruiz fakes three and got grabbed. Foul is on 15, a mill right. Looks like we have 5 team fouls on Shaw. I'm not sure if they're keeping that or not. We're missing so many production people here. Inbound quickly to Killian, knocked away from behind. Quite honestly, I'm not sure who that's off of, but I think they gave it to us rather than call it a foul. Daniels will inbound from the near side now. Killian. Ruiz, Killian. Skip to Jordan Daniels. Saya, Ruiz, Daniels, Carter. That's it, no hurry. Jordan Daniels for three. Long rebound, Rashad Carter picks it off. There's no shot clock, fellas.
Yeah.
Ruiz got a rebound and got whacked in the act. Foul on number 4, the demonstrative one, Davion Johnson.
Tell you one thing, Jay, without fans, you can hear every little comment, ball, block. It's a different kind of.
Well, that answers the question about the technical. The technical was on Davion Johnson because that foul is his 5th, and I only had him for 4.
There you go.
So we know how that played out now. Christian Ruiz will go to the line. He's got 8, all in the first half. 47-35. Titans have scored 24 in the first quarter and 23 since. Interestingly enough. Ruiz 2 of 3 from the line on the night. Second one up and splits the pair. He's got 9. Lead is 13. Coach Killian trying to make sure everybody's matched up, and Coach McCall trying to make sure everybody's got some energy. 3-ball, no. Good check out by the big fella. Jacob Addis going to put it on the ground and get it up to Killian. Nice find. Daniels missed the chippy rebound to Shaw, and this is Steele. Steele is going to win the foot race with Addis, but Daniels is going to come in and take it away from behind. Little chippiness behind that play.
Saw that.
Carter, ball fakes, 15-footer short. Addis up, nobody's fouled. Big Jacob Addis is going to go to the line. Foul on 11, McKillen Wilson. Addis 1 of 2 in the evening from the line for his 3 points. Also had a basket in the second quarter. That shot looks really nice in the air. Great rotation. You know, and something a lot of big, strong guys forget to do is look at the knee bend he had in that shot. Let's make sure he does it again. Get your legs in the shot. It helps everything get moving. There it is again. Couple for Jacob Addis with 5 now, and it's 50-35. Clark all the way down the lane, rims it no, rebound off of Addis and out of bounds. And with 4:26 to go in this one, Titans have a 15-point lead. Shaw with the ball on the baseline. Addison Baker to trigger the inbound. Looking for help. Steele and Clark. There's a pick and roll, and throwing it in from the foul line, Addison Baker with the 4 now. 50-37. Jordan Daniels and Asaya Killian. Killian going to bring it across on the dribble to Daniels. That's well done. Three ball from Ruiz, no. Oh. Banks got it away from Addis, and back come the Cardinals. 3 from the deep corner. Addis with the board. That looked like WWE, it was so physical. Carter, nice move to get around a defender at the half court. Slow down, fellas. Christian Ruiz. Took out the resistance and laid it in. He now has 11 in the ball game. 52-37. Skip pass over here to Jackson. The bank is open for Addison Baker as he knocks one down from the elbow. Cuts the lead to 13. There's the one-hand pass again. Coach Killian was looking for a timeout, and Jordan Daniels tossed the left-handed bouncer down the sideline that hit the blue, quite honestly. Still wants the timeout. Matt Killian with 2:54 to go talked things over with his troops.
Boy, he's got a 13-point lead, but you wouldn't notice it by...
Well, he was up 22 at the end of the first.
Right.
So it's a full timeout for Coach Killian. And, you know, as we've talked in the first half, Joe, a lot of this level is learning.
That's right.
And right now, this is going to be about how to handle pressure when the other team's in scramble mode, and that's what Shaw's been in for the entire second half. You know, making yourselves available and coming to the pass. And I hope he's talking about the one-handed pass versus pressure, because we've thrown a couple of those away. You can't fake a one-handed pass.
Yeah.
Buzz.
You're not on yet.
Okay. So we've had a little bit of an issue with the one-hand pass, and also the other thing is understand the game a little bit. We don't have to take the first available open shot now.
That's right.
We're playing against the clock as much as we are against the Cardinal with a 13-point lead. And we just, 3 minutes to go. We haven't, our bench is non-existent, as looks like Jordan Daniels has gone into the varsity locker room.
Right, yeah.
Fortunately, there's no foul trouble.
Well, you can always play 5-on-4.
Yeah. Out of bounds to Lorain off the hands of DeMarco Clark. Nice setup there to get the ball to the short corner, and they just didn't handle the ball well enough. Here's the 1-3-1. Now it's extended. Get it? That's right. That's it. Good job by the Titans there. There's no hurry in getting a shot. 2.5 to go. Williams in the corner. Mishandle, get it back to Killian up off the glass. That's a nice job.
Very nice.
The give and the go. Killian with 4. This is Banks around Ruiz. He traveled with the ball before Addis smothered it. That was as much a 1-on-5 possession as any possession we've had tonight. Somebody was determined to get a shot up. Carter, Ruiz, they've taken the pressure off the middle. Ruiz, Addis, bank the ball, son. Taken away there, and Shaw's got a run out if they hurry. Jackson lays it up and in. 6 for Jackson, 54-41. We're under 2. Carter, there's ball pressure. Scoops it over to Williams. Knocked away. It'll be Lorain's ball.
Hey, well, we got a minute out, and the game's wrapping up. I want to remind everybody, if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. And if you have some people that don't get into the newer technology, YouTube, you can watch us live on Spectrum Cable in Lorain, channel 1025.
Asaya Killian, he did a little hop there before the contact and got called for the travel. And again, we don't have to hurry.
Yeah, at this point, we're going to burn some clock.
The one thing that Shaw cannot do is they cannot score when we have the ball. Jackson will come back in a hurry against Williams. Killian going to throw a long 3. Try to go get it. No. And through the wickets and the other way to Lorain. Banks had a nice idea. Just a little too hot and a little too low to be handled. Substitute for Shaw. LaShawn Amy back in. Substitute for Lorain. Oh, just kidding. Jacob Addis had it knocked off his leg and out of bounds. Yeah. That was a good call by the official. And Jacob Addis is a lot of things and does a lot of good things for you on the basketball court, but you don't necessarily want him handling the ball in the back court. And if you're going to run that 1-4, he is the last look, not the first look, unless he's totally unguarded, which some teams will do. There's an illegal screen there on number 30, Addison Baker. He leaned in. First half, that was legal, Joe.
Yes, it was.
There was some brutal.
It was very physical.
That was the days of the nasty boys out of Detroit and with some of the screens in the first half. Christian Ruiz will inbound. Asaya Killian right in the middle of the court will let the traffic clear and bring it ahead. Addis. Nice catch by the big fella. Killian trapped, gets it back to Addis, gets it out to Rashad Carter. It's not electric and there's no clock. Just relax. You'll get to the line. Or you'll get that.
Yeah.
Asaya Killian.
That'll work too.
57-41. We're under 40 seconds, and that let the air out of the rest of this game. Down the lane, scooped up. No. Carter with a board. Ruiz reverses up and in. One thing we know about Christian Ruiz, he can score the ball. He's got 13 in the game. Poked it away. And pulls it out into the corner to let the clock run out. Well done. And the JV Titans, on the strength of a 24-2 first quarter, come away with an 18-point win, 59-41 in their opener on the season. And we'll
actually, could we go right into the, or do you need a break, Jay? Or
no, you give me, what you're doing is fine.
Okay.
We'll round out the scoring here for Lorain.
Okay.
Jacob Addis had 5 points. Number 33 on 3 of 4 at the line and a hoop. 7 points for Asaya Killian on 2 twos and a 3. 7 points for Trevon Williams on 2 twos and a 3. Everybody else in double figures because we only had 6 in uniform. Rashad Carter, 10 in the first half, 2 in the second, 12. Christian Ruiz, 8 in the first half, 5 in the second, 13. And Jordan Daniels, 10 in the first, 5 in the second half for 15. Add it all up, 59 for Lorain, 41 for Shaw. Titans go to 1-0 on the year, and we will be back later on if you're sticking around on.
Yeah, we had, so the numbers for the first game, 1,307 viewers.
Wow, I don't have that
was...
many friends, so it's not me getting them. Now, Joe, will they stay on the same stream for this?
Yeah, so we'll stay on the stream, and we'll have a graphic up. And when you see the clock starting to count down, that's the time to our next tip-off, which in this case will be the varsity.
All right, so once again, JV Titans over Shaw, 59-41 in the opener. And we'll be back with the second game. But once again, let me remind you that it is a great time to be a Titan.
for Shaw. Jay.
Yeah. Good evening and welcome to the Lorain High Gymnasium. Jay Ferguson, Bob Braskich, Joe Bach here to bring you tonight's varsity season opener. The Titans of Lorain and the Cardinals of Shaw High School from East Cleveland. Shaw comes in 2-2 on the young season. They got a couple games in and then had to take a break. So they're starting back here.
We're at a disadvantage as far as that's concerned, Jay.
Yeah.
This being our first. You know, looking at the Shaw team warm up and looking at their roster, I'm seeing 6'4", 6'4", 6'4". I'm not seeing that as I...
No, I agree with you.
And quite frankly, they look very young and slight of build.
The only fiction writers who put out more falsehoods than James Patterson are basketball coaches with their heights.
You're absolutely right. Here we go.
Titans starters. Number 0, 5'9", Jaco Lee. Defense a calling card. Javon Manning, number 1, a little size there at 6'4". Number 2 this year, Seth Wilson, 6'3.5", as he pointed out to me today, and commit to signed now at West Virginia University. Number 20, a 5'11" senior guard, Inspector Gadget, Jameer Billings. And finally, the big guy in the middle, 23, 6'5", Aiden Brown. Springs in the legs. The air punch.
Jay, he impressed me in that preview we did.
But, you know, one of the first things I noticed right there, Bob, is the teams not shaking hands with one another.
Yeah. Right. For Shaw.
And you'll see as you watch Joe shoot the game across the way, you'll see that the bleachers are pushed in, how far apart the chairs on the benches are as they socially distance. Each player has a bucket next to his chair with his name on it, with his mask and his water bottle and anything else that might be of a need for him and him alone. When you come out, you sit in your bench. Brown will jump with white to Shaw. 13, Lugman Abdul Latif, guarded by Wilson. Near side 11 is Harris. Brown's got him. Now, the one advantage that we did have is we got to see Shaw play. Jameer Billings will take all the way, Bush all the way, fades away. No, rebound off of a Cardinal, off of Clark and out of bounds. Titans will have the ball for the first time this season. So first game of the year for Lorain, Shaw's 5th game. So yeah, Shaw has not seen us, but they've seen us because we start 5 seniors.
Yeah, not a lot of size out there for Shaw.
No.
Tallest.
This is Seth Wilson and Inspector Gadget.
They have number 11, Wilson, listed at 6'4". I'm not seeing it.
All the way down the lane, Seth, no rebound to Shaw. And that is Randy Harris, number 11. Yeah, and back will come Lamarco Clark. Layup partially blocked by Manning. Brown with another rebound. Wilson spins around pressure. Bounce pass down low. Manning back to Wilson. And they clear the lane. Nicely done. Didn't force anything. Inspector Gadget. Jameer Billings for 3.
Yeah. I mean, just watching a couple possessions, Jay, Shaw can't get into their offense unless they point the ball up top.
Yep.
I mean, it's
air ball there, but Brown had the rebound taken away. Up another air ball, but another rebound for Shaw. Lost it out of bounds, and it'll go to Lorain. Lorain starts 5 seniors. Shaw's starting 4 seniors and a sophomore. Number 4 being the only underclassman on the floor. That is DeLon Bush, 6'2", sophomore. Wilson walks it up.
There's a different set for Lorain High, a 1-4 across the foul line.
There's the fade cut. Wilson throws 3. Good. Seth Wilson for 3, and it's 6-0. There's Billings on the ball. We love to see the ball pressure that he brings with LaMarco Clark.
Well, Jay, we have 2 guards out there that can give you fits. Jocko.
Yeah.
Also great ball pressure.
And Seth gives you a little bit different look on the outside because he's so strong. If he can get into your body, you're not going anywhere. Gadget with the first steal. He'll throw 3 and got it.
Jeez. Wow.
Gadget for
Timeout.
3. Timeout, Shaw. Billings doing Inspector Gadget kind of things there, Bob. Knocked it away and
nice start.
Said, look at me, I got 3.
And I can't help but notice, Lorain High plays good defense, Jay, especially in the half court, but Shaw really struggling to get into an offense. It's almost like they have to center the ball up at the point, that as you would do as practice, to get into it, as opposed to really you've got to be able to get into your offense from any point
where the ball
on the floor, wherever it is, and you have to practice that way.
John Rossitano, it looked a little bit like some sort of a prayer circle or something over there. They were so far apart. The social distanced timeout for the Titans. And, kudos to Brian Corey for having the things in place. We sat here between games and watched the cleaners come out and disinfect every chair on the bench, on both benches, just as a protocol.
A little pressure here in the full court.
Titans will go full court.
See if they trap this.
They tried, got it back to the inbounder, and it's broken. Down low, Aiden Brown took it away. That's a back pressure. Gadget ahead to Seth. Seth down the lane.
Geez.
Got it off to Manning.
Seth Wilson, so strong handling the basketball.
Yeah.
And much more offensive-minded this year. I mean, we saw that in the preview that we did. Last year, he just didn't touch it enough.
Yeah. Clark back against Billings. At some point, coaches are going to say, whoever's guarding Billings is not the point guard. There he is again, into the passing lane, gets it ahead. Brown, Wilson. He'll take that. He'll hit that.
My. Is that 4 threes,
4
Jay?
times 3 is 12, and that's the lead, 12-0.
4 shots taken, all threes made.
Yeah. Titans with a couple at the scorer's table. Cam Thomas, and he's reminding Devontae Jackson to take his mask off. Here's a run out and a lob. Billings, 3 more on the way. No, too long. Long rebound. Shaw's got an advantage to begin with. Missed the layup, tip up, no. Manning with the rebound, and he was tied up. It'll be a jump ball. Substitutes for the Titans. Number 3, Devontae Jackson. Number 5, Cam Thomas. One of the things the long layoff did is give Devontae Jackson a chance to recoup from some arthroscopic knee surgery he had in early December. We'll see him sparingly tonight, I would think. 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Billings, Jackson, down the lane, puts up a floating 10-footer. He looks healthy to me.
Yeah. Devontae can score the ball, Jay.
Yeah.
Very offensive-minded. Without forcing things.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's more of a scorer than a shooter.
Yes.
Shaw trying to get into something.
5 seconds.
Yeah, there, you had it first.
Wow.
And there it is again, the ball pressure of Jameer Billings. What's that, 3 turnovers he's created thus far? Wilson will bring it across. look to the bench. High set coming back. They got to get into it quicker than that. Billings against pressure. Back to Wilson. Up high. He's going to go by. Oh, he had it picked. Seth got picked. Layup up and in. Zaharias Hellman. Hillman with the first one. Billings is feeling it. Why not?
I have not seen that young man shoot the ball like this.
17-2 Titans. Under 3 to go. There's somebody threw one up into the splash zone. And it'll go over to the Titans. Lee and Manning come back. Aiden Brown and Jameer Billings go to the bench. I'd be afraid to touch that chair that Jameer's sitting on. He's so hot. Wilson will walk it up. Jaco. You know, the one thing about this team that we saw in the preview, Wilson around, no, up from Jackson, no, tipped up, no, off Manning and out of bounds. This is a team that knows and accepts their roles.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. You don't see very many forced shots, and I'm so glad to see Seth much more involved offensively than this year, at least in the preview and up to this point in time.
Agreed.
But as you pointed out, Jay, the ball pressure from the guards can really take the opponent out of their offense and out of their comfort zone. That's key.
You know, and Billings is special, but so is Lee with the ball pressure.
Yeah, he is. And
Cam Thomas knocked it away. He's going to get a foul for his efforts.
If Shaw continues to stand as they are, they're going to struggle the entire game. Too much standing. You've got to spread Lorain High out and have a lot of movement. And quite frankly, off the ball, they're standing. I mean, they're going to struggle.
Right. Randy Harris at the line. Foul was given to Javon Manning, his first. Substitute for Shaw, Gabriel Crawford, number 1, is going to come in for the shooter. A lot of teams will do that to set up the pressure.
Harris, 6'4", senior.
Missed the second, so no sub. Wilson with the board. Down low, Cam Thomas.
Nice look.
Oof.
Wow.
That was a BB from half court.
Yeah, off the dribble.
19-3. Aiden Brown up and coming back.
So you just can't stand as Shaw is.
Knocked away.
You're in for a long night.
Lee got a hand on that one. Aiden Brown and Jameer Billings return. Devontae Jackson had a basket in his start, and Seth Wilson to the bench for a blow. 19-3. Gabriel Crawford will inbound and gets it into Javonte Small. Billings on him. They spread the floor. Near side Crawford. Aiden Brown doing a nice job on the perimeter. Jaco will stay in front.
I mean, this
blood in the water.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. Somebody got to reach.
Yeah.
Let's hope that.
The idea was good. Early help and recovery.
23, Aiden Brown. I was going to say, let's hope that that's not the third or second foul on Javon Manning here in the first quarter. Minute 11 to go. Substitute for Shaw not a substitute, it's a messenger. He was on the floor and just talked to the coach. Saunders down the lane, no, rebound out to Lee. And we're one on 5, he's going to change his mind. Cam Thomas, Aiden Brown. Nice pass there on the run out and thrown down by Hillman.
Nicely thrown down by Hillman.
He's got both of their baskets here.
6'1". Dunks easily.
And a senior. Thomas in the corner. He'll bring it out to Lee. 35 seconds left. Zone look for Shaw.
We're playing for one shot, Jay.
Dangerous pass. Thomas. I don't know that we want him. Aiden Brown will throw three from the corner. No. Shaw rebound. Hillman. With under 10 to go, Shaw will look for the last one. Small down the lane, passed it off. Sanders muscles it up, no, and it'll end there. We've played one in Lorain, and on the strength of 5 threes, Titans 19, Shaw 5. Back with more after this. Back here for the start of the second quarter. Titans came out of the gate quick. 5 3-pointers in the first quarter, and it's 19-5. Lorain. Shaw inbound to start the second. Gabriel Crawford will look to inbound. Tavarian Sanders 25 with it, and he'll hand it off to number 12, Maki Jones, against Jaco Lee. Aiden Brown with the defense in the post. Ball is knocked away from Saunders out of bounds. Also out there, 20, Jameer Billings. Number 2, Seth Wilson. Number 1, Javon Manning for Lorain. They look like they're running their offense to conclusion, not look to get shots.
Yeah.
Right? Another individual move, back out. There's a ball screen turned down. 18-footer, no. Brown goes and gets. Saunders took out Gadget.
Whoa. Oh, my.
Okay, Seth Wilson's going to get the call on the offensive foul. I think what happened was we had some feet crossed there on defense. I know you were looking at the other corner when Jameer went down without a call. Shaw inbound, Jones with the ball against Lee of the pink sneakers. Ball screen in the corner. 3, no. Coming after it and losing it out of bounds was Javonte Small. He missed it, but came and got it. You know, here we are. Here's what COVID is.
I'm a little surprised. Down 19-5. Southview isn't picking up full court. Or, I'm sorry, Shaw, rather.
Oh, there's a crazy pass, turnover, knocked away, and it'll be Lorain's ball. Wilson threw it away and then knocked it free. Now there's a correction. It should be Shaw's ball. We got to get the ball off the sideline if we're going to dribble it ahead. You know, they know it's the path of least resistance, but it takes half the floor away from you. And when you're as good a pass, you have as good a passer as Seth Wilson. I don't know what this is.
I don't either. But it was box 4 called out from the bench.
It just took so long. Aiden Brown whacked in the act. Sportsmanship there as Crawford got him and then picked him up. shift change for Shaw. We got 3 new ones coming in, but not until the middle foul shot. Brown will go to the line for 2 throws.
Brown,
19-5, same score as it was at the end of the first quarter. Devontae Jackson also looking to come in for Lorain.
Jay, do you think number 25 played on that pretty good Shaw football team this year?
If he didn't,
Saunders.
shame on somebody.
Really?
You know, a lot of the
listed at 330.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the LEL football teams benefited from Cleveland Public not having football.
Oh, there's no
Shaw
question.
in particular benefited from the Glenville Tarblooders.
Yes.
Aiden Brown, 2 throws. He's in the book with 2. And bad pass and saved it off the chin of Billings. It'll go stay with Shaw. Tavarian Sander. Now they're going to switch up. Crawford will inbound it. Whoops. That had to be a travel. Yep. Crawford saw Billings and got a little bit nervous. More Cardinals. Lugman Abdul Latif in. Lukman, excuse me. I can't read my own writing that's a Q and not a G. 2-3 zone for Shaw.
Very surprised with that also.
Jackson. Wilson. Yeah, he can hit that. Manning, got to look opposite. And
that's a deep one.
Yeah,
that's way out there.
That counts.
Wow.
He's got 9 now to go along with the 9 that Billings has, each of them on 3 threes. Shaw,
almost
got away with a travel there. 3 ball from the corner, no. Whistle, and Devontae Jackson got fouled on the board.
Shaw, number 13.
15.
Checking in for the Titans, number 5, Cam Thomas.
C.J. Smalley. Cam Thomas returns for Lorain. Going to give Manning a break. Now, the one thing Shaw has done is slowed us down on the up and down and made us play a half-court game.
Yeah, but they're down 19. I mean, I don't know if that's good strategy. I mean, you've got to force some action.
They're looking for the fade cut there. Instead, Billings gets it to Wilson. He'll throw another one.
Wow. This is a 3-point barrage that we haven't seen in some time.
Oh, I thought that was in the lobby when it was thrown. Instead, it's a 3-ball. Nice pass. And DeLon Bush for 3.
Sophomore, 6'2".
Wilson, Brown, traveled. Not entirely Aiden's fault. That's not a position you want to put him in with the ball. Shaw will inbound to Bush, who just hit that 3. Wilson on him. He'll throw another one. He threw it all right, long, and out of bounds on the rebound. On offense, Shaw reminds me a little bit of ice cubes on a hot griddle, man. They're just bouncing all over the place. Seth Wilson, Jameer Billings. Devontae Jackson, that pass took a long time to get there, but Devontae will take it into the middle, and Seth's sitting out there by the logo.
Jay, this is a 3-point barrage.
30-8. Woo!
This kind of reminds me of a couple years ago when was it Day was now at Miami? Still at Miami?
The last game of his senior year when we played Elyria Catholic here and scored 40 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I remember
Day
that.
had 5 threes and Cam Thomas had a couple, and yeah, that was otherworldly.
Is he still at Miami? Do you know?
Yes, and doing very well. Also doing very well at Youngstown State is Naz Bohannon, who's their leading scorer and rebounder. He had a 32 the other night in a win over Cleveland State, and then followed it up with 22 the next night. Wilson.
Oh, come on.
That's from the volleyball standard.
Timeout. Shaw's taking a timeout to say, hey, you can't help off him. You've got to get some ball
but if you're playing a 2-3 zone, are you going to guard the volleyball line, Bob?
Wow.
Yeah, that's just long distance. He's got 4 in the quarter, 6 for the game, 18 points for Seth, 9 points for Jameer. That's 27 of the 33.
You know what I like about Seth's shot, Jay, is he has nice lift on it, great rotation. He's always squared up to the basket. Pretty good.
I mean, the most important thing for Seth is to stay on balance.
Yes.
And he does. He's really improved that.
And then,
but he's getting set shots now.
Like a very, very good player, if you close out on him, he's going to beat you off the dribble.
Yeah.
I mean, he's and that's where he's at his most dangerous, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. They haven't done that yet, though. We don't know. 33-8. The Titans.
You know, just last year, and I've mentioned it before, I didn't think he was as offensively minded, given what his ability was, and we saw it in the preview, and we're seeing it here again tonight. I mean, he's not forcing anything, but he's offensive minded and should be.
Yeah. Well, you know, and his teammates are recognizing, number one, that he can hit that shot.
Well, there he goes again.
That's short. That one was off balance.
Heat check.
But that's what that was, absolutely. Devontae Jackson gave it up a little early. Right idea.
But I don't know how you could call it.
I just thought it was a play on, to tell you the truth. Mike Herron will go to the line for 2. 33-8. Manning and Lee at the scorer's table. Small at the table for Shaw. Herron's first throw good.
Checking in for the Titans, number 0, Jake O'Lee, and number 1, Javon Manning. For Shaw,
You look around the gym and you see how empty this is. When I coached at Medina, we had more people at practice than this. To be quite honest with you. Saunders rebounding
nice
up.
Move. Drop step by Saunders. Showed some quickness, too.
Jameer. Going to use the staggered double there, get into the lane and give it to Cam Thomas, who lost it going up. Had it taken away. Billings got it back. Lee, Billings.
Nice pass.
Wilson going to get a 2.
Yeah.
He broke the streak. He's got 14 in the quarter now. 20 in the game. Three ball on the way. No. Nobody checked out the big fella who was wandering alone on the wing. He's got it. He's got some skills,
He
Bob.
does. Through the legs?
There's a player in there.
There he is.
Randy Harris with the tip for 2. 35-13.
Wow.
Gadget.
Billings, too.
He's got 4. The 2 of them together have 10.
10 threes total?
Between the 2 of them, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. 10 threes total.
Yeah. Wilson has 6 threes and 20 points, and Gadget has 12 points on 4 threes.
Wow.
Jackson, Thomas, and Brown each have 2.
And I didn't notice, Jay, that last time out was taken by whom?
Shaw.
So that would be
number 2 for them.
Okay. All right. Very impressive, though.
You know,
very.
Yeah, I mean, this is the opener the Titans needed. Not because Shaw isn't good or isn't athletic. They just don't present the challenges that some other teams in the league. They don't have a real big for number 1. Lets us get our feet under us on the backboards and things. And the willingness to play a zone you won't see from a lot of other teams in the league. And quite honestly, maybe you shouldn't tonight with the way the Titans are shooting it. because they've probably got to be 10 for 15. Here's a set. Whoa. Small with it, had it knocked away. Wilson's coming back the other way. That's pretty strong. Jackson got a tip on it, and Manning had it, and he got whacked on the floor. It'll stay with the Titans. Foul is on Toos, Javonte Small. Not a shooting foul by any means. Wilson will trigger the inbound on the baseline. Timeout, Lorain.
Too much standing.
Yeah, the timing on that was off. Everybody moved at a different time.
Right.
You know, it was almost, and Shaw was saying, okay, we guarded that. Now what's going to happen next? You got to get the, and that's an experience thing. You know, when you work on inbound plays at practice, it's usually at the end of practice, and it's usually 5-on-0.
Right, and yes. So
your timing until you get some games and get things going. That's what that was right there.
And I know John, he's not a big inbounds. His goal is to get it inbounds. Not big on scoring off a play.
We teased him out of bounds. We teased him one year where I coached with John at the old Admiral King. We had one out of bounds play all year, and we called it number 3.
Well, I'll tell you where that goes back, because I came out of the same situation with Mitch. At Admiral King back in the day, his philosophy, nice stroke.
Devontae Jackson with a 3 joins the party.
Was just get it safely inbounds and run your offense.
Yeah. Well, hey, if you're a Tom Izzo guy, Tom Izzo's out of bounds play consists of his point guard running to the backcourt and catching the long pass and bringing it back up.
Oh, come on now. I'm telling you, you're right, Jay. There's a player in that 330-pound body.
Saunders has 5.
Wow.
Billings back at the scorer's table to come back for Lorain. Jackson down the lane, lays it up off the rim. He got fouled. He goes down, and every time you do that, I think everybody kind of looks. Foul is on Toos, Small, his second. Jackson will go to the line with 5.
6'2" senior. Jay, what was the injury?
He had a partially torn meniscus. That one, no. Billings waiting to come in. Seth Wilson's chatting up the Shaw coach. He was laughing the one time. I'm sure the coach had to say, "What are you doing to me?" There it is. Jackson will go to the bench. He's got a Lawrence Well can, a 1, a 2, and a 3. Jameer Billings in. If you're under 60 years old, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you were talking about there, unfortunately.
42-16. We're under a minute and a half. Shaw will work against kind of informal pressure, I guess I'll call it. Nice pass. And a reverse there for Zaharias Gilman.
We just weren't picked up on the baseline.
Right.
Just weren't picked up.
We didn't have a backside deep guy.
Yeah.
Minute to go, first half. That was a wipeout.
Jocko
over the top, and it'll go to Shaw.
24 is full court pressure, I know that.
And that's what they're setting up. Under a minute to go. Shaw breaks the pressure down the middle. Lost the ball. Gadget's got it.
Yeah, it's amazing how many.
Look at the speed with the ball.
Just amazing how many loose balls and steals he has.
Guess who? Oh, he missed.
Jump hook. There you go.
Sorta. And there's a basket hanger.
All right.
Gilman gets another one.
Jocko, you've got to be back on defense.
He was cleared back by Coach Rossitano. He never came up. 42-20. Shaw with 20, Wilson with 20.
14 seconds.
I wonder how this is going to go.
Dunk. That's how.
Dunk you very much, Shaden Brown. Three from the corner, no, and that'll do it. What a half for the Titans. 44-20. The Titans will go into the half on the coming off a 25-point second quarter. Seth Wilson with 20 to lead the way. Buzz.
Jay, what was the score after one?
19-5.
Okay, so Shaw scored 15 in that quarter?
And we scored 25, and there was no scoring for the first minute and a half of the second quarter.
Gotcha.
So we're going to step away here. Once again, Joe will have the countdown clock if you want to go. You can't go to the concession stand, but if you want to go to the kitchen and pick yourself up a little nosh, we'll be back when the timer gets to 0 with second half action.
What do you wish for? A nice life? Nice things? Or do you wish for something more? A sense of purpose? Do you wish to discover a cure? To write code that cracks an unsolvable question? To further our exploration into space? Or to invent something that changes everything right here on Earth? Well, if that's your wish, make yourself ready. Because when you look back, you'll see that you didn't just make wishes, you realized them.
Back here at Lorain High School, Jay Ferguson, Bob Raskett set to start period number 3. Titans on top of the Cardinals, 44-20 in this lid lifter for the now 21 season. No 2021 because we didn't play any games in 2020. Aiden Brown with it, Seth Wilson. Seth had 20 in the first half. Whoops. And bad pass there and picked off by LaMarco Clark. He sends it to the corner, double bouncer, causes them to have to reset. Clark will get the ball at top. Knocked away by Manning. Wilson's got that one. Wilson down the lane, powers it up and in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
22 for Seth. 6 threes and 2 twos.
You can't pick up your dribble against Lorain High. Oh, my.
Saunders.
Saunders.
Big miss. Nice move, but no finish. Manning with the board. Manning to the ground.
Arrow?
Did they call a jump ball?
I thought that was a foul.
Well, I thought that that's what the man underneath had, but the guy outside had jump ball, so we'll go with that. Saunders, air ball. Manning tips it out. Lee, never save it under your own basket, otherwise you'll have to get the next rebound. Lee, there's some good ball speed.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Aiden Brown, as the kids would say, he killed it.
Are you kidding?
Jake O'Lee with the assist, and it was a beauty.
Oh, wow.
Saunders lobs it near side to Bush. Lee on him. That's going to be off of Saunders and out of bounds.
You know, Shaw just is having the same problem they had.
Now they're going to change the call, even though it was off of Saunders. Whoa. It was touched, but Saunders then touched it last, but it's 48-20, so
let's see.
Nobody's going to get too upset. One of the ideas here, somebody has to
They're going to cross block to block. We didn't defense this last time. Let's see what happens.
Better. Deep corner. This is Hillman, their leading scorer in the first half. He got fouled. Manning got a piece of him. Javon Manning's second foul. Hillman will go to the line with 8 points in the first half.
Jay, Shaw has a number of players that can beat you off the dribble, that are skilled.
Yes.
And if they would just open their offense up, move the ball, and reverse it from one side of the floor to the other, and attack a closing out defense with their abilities to attack off the dribble, they could score.
Yes.
They can't score with what they're doing right now, which is stand.
Well, it looks to me like you've got a bunch of guys that don't want to give it up because they're afraid it's not going to come back. Wilson down the lane, right-hand scoop shot up and in.
Yep.
24 for Seth.
Put heat on him on the perimeter, he'll beat you off the dribble. Yep. Just a complete offensive
And that
player.
was all the way down the lane with the left and finished with the right.
Yeah.
So Cam Thomas at the table.
Whoa.
Bounce pass to Billings, and it's 3-on-2. Lee's going to get a 3.
That's good. I'm glad to see Jocko hit that.
First basket of the year for Jaco, 53-20. Timeout, Lorain.
Nice.
The 32nd timeout.
Glad to see Jocko hit that.
Yeah, one of the things you worry about when you have the big halftime lead is slippage.
Right.
And the Titans have come out, and it's been 9-1.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, so that's there. But once again, and
the other thing tonight, Jay, I don't think I can recall, other than Seth's heat check 3.
The bad shots? Yeah.
We haven't taken a bad shot.
No, I don't think we have.
Aiden Brown may have had a questionable shot deep in the corner in the first quarter.
Yeah, but
I've seen him hit that.
Yes, and they're quite honestly, he's being encouraged to take that.
Yeah.
I heard earlier this summer I heard Seth talking to Jaco one day, and what he said to Jaco was, here's what I need you to do. I need you to hit the open three on the wing because you're going to get a bunch of them.
Well, exactly.
And there it was right there.
Yeah, well, because Seth's going to penetrate, draw help.
Or Jameer's going to penetrate and draw help.
Exactly.
Yeah. So get to your spot and catch the ball. Get your feet set,
locate,
catch the ball. And
make yourself available. Be ready to shoot it.
And quite honestly,
I mean, that's what the game's all about today. That, you know.
Quite honestly, I think Javon Manning can do that a little bit too. He's got to look to do that more. A little bit harder for him because he's an underneath kind of guy. Shaw inbound, 5:33 to go, third quarter. And this is Mike Herron. Titans look like they're in a 1-2-2. Just kind of slow them down, press.
Oh, don't do
Don't
that.
pick that up.
You never
Time
dribble across the 10-second line and pick it up.
The coach saved
Never.
you, son.
Oh, Lordy.
I can remember when we coached young kids, young as in JV freshman girls, we would tape off those two spots on either side of the half court, and if anybody picked up their dribble there, it was an automatic turnover in practice. Didn't even have to be guarded.
You know, if you're bringing it up the sidelines, you've got to back your dribble off. Offensively, you have to have a reversal man behind the ball so you can reverse it. Because once you take it across the 10-second line, there isn't any reversal from there.
And what we're talking about is four defenders. You're looking at the sideline as a defender, the half-court stripe as a defender, and then the two Titans that are at that
trapping
point.
you.
So there's four. You're boxed in.
Yep.
And, just a little coaching point if you're...
No, I mean, that's the key. I mean, back when the half-court trap, was so very popular.
Goodness, yes.
I mean, it was so key not to advance across the 10-second line up the sideline.
Herron with Billings on him. They're just standing around.
Yeah,
you can't do that against Jameer.
No.
He's going to time your dribble. Cam Thomas bumping bellies with Saunders.
Saunders,
nice move.
Drag dribble, spin move.
7 for him.
Wow.
Lee, back to Billings, back to Brown, and Jameer. There's no way we'd have run a set offense on a possession like this last year.
Nope.
Wilson, no. Thomas had a rebound, lost it out of bounds off of Saunders.
Jay, it's one of my pet peeves, and I'd like to see more of it. I'd like to see the ball go from one side of the floor to the other because, I like, in my mind, attacking a defense that's closing out is much easier, but you're absolutely right about that offensive set.
Wilson. Hey, look, they're out on him.
Nope.
Oh, bad pass on the lob. We won't call that a shot. He was trying to lob it to Aiden Brown. And that's what Seth Wilson does when he stretches your defense out like that. The back line moves up. Billings, he's going to throw one. That wide left. And splitting the double team and then backing off. Nice job, and Saunders will walk it up. 53-23, a 30-point Titan lead in their opener. Saunders.
There he is again.
Jump hook or semblance of a jump ball. That'll go to the Lorain's end of the floor with exactly 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Javon Manning, number 1 for Lorain. Lukman Abdul Latif for Shaw. Aiden Brown will get a well-deserved rest.
Jay, I wasn't here for the JV game. The young man Killian, who played in the preview, did he play a full JV game?
Everybody played a full JV game.
Okay, so would have a quarter here or so?
Yeah. They only had 6 guys in uniform for the JV game.
All right.
And one of them was Daniels, who sat a quarter. So when I say he played a full game, he played a full game. Billings on the turnover, splits the double team.
Left hand.
With the left. Nice finish for Gadget. He's got 14. Looking for another one. And he got it. Now that turnover, Jameer Billings was not even in the picture, but that's his turnover.
Gadget really created that turnover by denying the first entry.
Yeah, Wilson going to get a break. Lee back. Seth goes to the bench with 24. Manning into Lee. Titans will get organized here. Devontae Jackson Jameer spins down the lane, step back, rimming in. Jameer Billings with 16.
Jay, we didn't see the kind of offense from Jameer last year at all.
Well, we didn't see a lot of offense a lot of the time.
Did you see?
Saunders for 3 in the corner. The big fella's in double figures. He's got some skill.
He sure does.
Jameer Billings is a good catch-and-shoot three-point shooter. Jackson. Fade
set.
cut.
Yeah.
Jaco Lee got around the defender who fouled him, number 10. That is Zaharias Hillman. Jaco will go to the line for the first time this year. First one up and good. Titans now 4 of 5 at the line.
And Thomas.
For the Titans. Number 2, Seth Wilson.
Manning.
Second one up
Nice
and
stroke.
in. Jaco with 5.
Don't do it again.
Saunders down the lane. You know what?
I wouldn't step in front of Saunders.
I was
and
just
take a
going to
charge,
say.
Jay,
I was just going to say. If I were a coach, I'd offer a milkshake for drawing a charge there. C.J. Smiley with the foul, his second. Yeah, there have to be a pretty good incentive to get in front of the big fella. Jaco comes down. He'll bring it ahead. Wilson. Cam Thomas. Lee. 18-footer, no. The big dog gets one.
Okay. Jocko, nice job getting back.
Devontae Jackson, no. Long rebound. Saunders has it taken by Wilson. He'll go up and jam it.
Oh, come on now.
26 for Seth on the wham with the one hand, huh?
Cupped it.
You know, one of the things that people didn't realize, when you look at Seth Wilson, and he's got the body of a bodybuilder.
He does.
He's got a man's build, but you don't realize how athletic he is. And I know seriously how hard he worked at that.
I do too.
This summer to get more athletic.
Well, he's leaned out from last year, Jay.
Yeah. Well, remember he missed the first 6 weeks of the season last year. And that was so there was a little bit of a, not in game shape for a while. They're holding it for one here. Good time to work on it. I guess they're not.
Oh.
Devontae goes to the turf. He got fouled, and he's going to get 3 throws.
Shot number 2.
Javonte Small, his third. Devontae Jackson will go to the line. And he got fouled there. That might have been a forced shot there, Bob.
Yeah, it was. I didn't understand the set. I didn't know what they were doing. It kind of like if they were playing for one, I don't know why they'd play for one with 1:12 left.
Yeah.
The whole thing was confusing to me.
Quite honestly, I thought they were going to run
Jay,
like a back cut from the far stack.
You were talking about Seth working. I saw him a lot when he was younger, and he worked out at the Westlake Rec.
Yes.
And I would be there for any number of reasons, and he really worked at it. I mean, he did.
Well, I know he's still got his personal workouts that he does. And all summer.
It was very impressive.
All summer, the morning strength and conditioning workouts, he was working on jumping and explosiveness. Jaco. Cam. 10-foot jump hook. No, went and got it.
Powered up.
Up, in, and foul.
There you go.
Cameron Thomas.
Cardinals foul. Number 15.
Cam.
15,
Nice.
C.J. Smiley with his third.
6'4" senior.
Titans with a 40-point lead, Bob.
He powered right through the defense there. That's impressive. Another strong young man. Nice stroke.
Three-pointer the hard way. Substitute, 0, LaMarco Clark. .47 seconds left, third quarter. Titans by 41. Titans with another one tomorrow that'll be on Channel 20 with WDLW. Don Vincent will be here to bring you the call. Live streamed again on Facebook. Long one
nice
for Jackson.
Pass.
Back to Thomas. I got to bank it, son. Manning tied up, gets it to Lee. Oh,
no.
He tried. You know, if these guys are guilty of anything, maybe it's overpassing.
Nice pass there.
Lee got spiked, but Wilson will reverse it up and in.
6 seconds.
69-26.
Shaw's not aware. Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The score, you're Lorain High Titans 69.
Another 25-point quarter for Lorain. 69 for the Titans, 26 for Shaw. And we'll be back with fourth quarter action after this timeout. Welcome back to Lorain High. It's beginning of the fourth quarter. And one of the things with the live streaming that gives us a chance is to make a couple of shout-outs. And I'd like to give a shout-out all the way to California for Diane Kish, John's sister, who is watching us on YouTube. And another one to John's brother, Dave Rossitano, whose birthday is today. Wow, a lot of contact there. Cam Thomas comes off with it. Seth Wilson gets it on the wing, turns the corner, throws it out to Lee. One extra pass.
No.
Extra pass. That's not something we saw last year. And there's one wing-wanged into the bench.
Well, I see Dave Rossitano down on the sidelines, Jay.
Yes, you do. I believe Dave qualifies for Medicare today.
Oh, really? No, he can't. No,
he's my age. That's
wow. He looks a lot younger than you do, Jim.
Well, it's the miles. It's not the years, it's the miles. Wilson will walk it up, 7.5 to go. Seth's got 28 to lead everybody. I don't know how much longer Rossitano will let him go, knowing they play again tomorrow. Cam Thomas on the pick and fade. Gets it back to Jaco. Billings. Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, that's a...
Whoa, that's a tough shot.
I mean, just beats you off the dribble like that.
And muscled it up from no angle whatsoever. Yeah. Off the big fella and out of bounds. 71-26.
You know, I don't think Seth is a fast player. I think he's a very quick player.
Javonte Small, 2 back in for Shaw. I'm going to tell you something, Bob, and I don't know when it is or when we see Shaw again, they'll be much better.
Oh, I agree, because
number one,
a lot of young kids,
and he's going to have decided on who his rotation is. This got out of hand too early because of things like that, with Jameer Billings having 3 threes in the first quarter. This is Gabriel Crawford against Aiden Brown. Tavarian Sanders and Cam Thomas. Pair of twos, Javante Small and Seth. Crawford back out. Long three ball is good for Lamarco Clark. His first hoop of the game, 71-29. Titans will take this time to work on their half-court stuff.
Yep, he's trying to set that high ball screen.
And you've got to come out on it because he's proven he can hit it. Jaco.
Nice pass.
Cam reverses it up and off the iron. If he'd have caught that clean, he'd have had a lot easier one. Lob. Up and in. Zaharias Hillman into double figures now with 11. Knocked away from Billings off his knee and out of bounds. Here you go. Here comes the Stormtroopers.
Well, this young man,
this is what you want.
Just a freshman. I was very impressed with him during that preview.
Devontae Jackson returns for Lorain. Javon Manning in for Lorain. Number 4 is Jordan Daniels. Number 11 is Asaya Killian, a freshman. And number 10, Rashad Carter. Rashad Carter got in the book. On the floor, number 10 with the foul. That's Carter's first. Oh, he called. Thomas in for Carter.
Checking into the Titans, number 5, Cam Thomas.
In for, okay.
Monte Small on the line for Shaw.
Small looking for the old-fashioned three-point play. Just to relay a message, Carter's coming right back in.
Yeah, what was that all about, Jay? That was
I think they were trying to maybe make a point about what they're working on defensively.
I gotcha.
Cam Thomas, Killian, Jordan Daniels.
Pretty good movement here.
I was very impressed with the offense that the JVs ran. Nice pass from Killian to Devontae Jackson. And just like that, Devontae's in double figures with 11. Wow. There's some
travel.
Something for everyone.
Whoa.
Well, I know you're thinking it was a charge, and quite honestly, so did I. But like I said, something for everyone. They can't argue with the travel because they didn't get a foul, and we still get the ball. Jordan Daniels will inbound to Devontae Jackson. Got 3 JVs and a couple of the varsity top 7 in there. Foul is on Hillman, excuse me. 5 team fouls now on Shaw. We didn't get to a 1-and-1 the whole first half. Asaya Killian, a freshman, will handle it.
Well, I am impressed with this young guy, I'll tell you that. When he fills out, puts on some weight.
Down the middle, Crawford, glass and good.
See, Jay, I don't think talent-wise Shaw is bad.
Right.
I just don't like how they play. I think they could do so much more defensively with their athleticism and quickness.
Killian for 3, no. Saunders with the rebound.
And then offensively, they don't run anything. They stand. But talent-wise, I think you can really do something here.
You know, if I was going to say what they lacked, you know, one thing that they do lack, they don't have a best player. And if you understand what I mean,
exactly
they got to have somebody to look at when they need something. Devontae Jackson with kind of a
quick little
open gym putback. Flat-footed it. He's got 13. He's got to be the happiest guy in the gym. Saunders with 12. Devontae, as we said.
Devontae's struggling. He's laboring a little bit. I think it looks like it's conditioning.
Yeah. Remember, he didn't play in the preview at all. Killian with a rebound and no. Lob knocked in. Nice job by Zaharias Hillman. 13 for him. Not trying to be funny, lead down to 35. Jordan Daniels, couple throws, no, but he's going to go to the line.
Now, Jay, I could see, and I don't think you could have Saunders on the floor and do it, but I could see with what the athleticism and quickness, where if they being Shaw, a full court pressure 32-minute a game team and became adept at it, where they could be decent. I think that's how they have to play.
Jordan Daniels with his first varsity point. Jacob Addis, number 33. Number 13, Trevon Williams into the lineup. Now there's a whistle and a timeout. I'm not sure. I think 25 might be bleeding.
That would be Saunders.
Well, they kind of pushed him to the side like, you have to go out, young man. And he's going to go over and see the trainer now. In this COVID-19 era, more than ever,
Jay,
it's safety first.
One of the most talented high school teams I've ever seen in my life was a Shaw team back in the early 80s. We played them in the regionals. Mm-hmm. They were every 5 starters, all 6'5", all athletes,
I remember that
all
team.
Really good players.
They were good.
Team. They were good.
Well, they had some big time. Reach around foul on Daniels. Will keep the ball with Shaw. They had some big time talent.
Oh, yeah.
I can remember a young man going to Tennessee, I think, out of Shaw. And I know that West Virginia had a player back in the early 90s that they got from Shaw.
Wasn't Clark Kellogg supposed to be a Shaw kid, Jay?
Probably.
Yeah.
Jordan Daniels.
Well, I remember playing against Shaw back in the 60s as a player, so how does that?
Well, back when they got the ball out of the basket and had a jump ball after each hoop. Jordan Daniels. Isaiah Killian.
Nice pass.
Jacob Addis.
And
Rashad Carter, his first 2 on the varsity level. 79-40.
Rashad Carter, 5'10" junior.
Big fella.
And his shot doesn't look that bad either.
No. And you know, I'm going to go look him up, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't like
he's got to be
some sort of a
big-time football guy.
I was going to say defensive tackle recruit from somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's 6'4", 330. Got to be. With athleticism and, you know, decent quickness for a guy his size, got to be.
Yeah.
Until number 33, Jacob Addis.
Substitute for Shaw, 24, Hosea Steele, who was a very impressive freshman in the JV game for Shaw.
Well, Jacob Addis is a pretty big boy, too, as he's standing next to Saunders getting that rebound.
I think Jacob Addis is a big-time football recruit.
Well, you said he was a center?
Yeah.
And started as a freshman?
Yep. COVID got his junior year, so that's the tape you send out. That I'm not sure what. Timeout, Lorain. This is an organizational thing, but it's all they have left is fulls. So, Bob, the Titans come right back at it tomorrow night here in Lorain. And
Garfield Heights is always good.
Yeah.
They're always talented. You can count on that.
Again, with Cleveland City Schools having no sports, they're going to pick up some players. I'd like to take a minute while we have it just to let the people know that they're tuning in. Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook. We'd appreciate a like and maybe tell us what you think or that you're watching. And the same thing on Twitter. Lorain Schools TV 20 is the Twitter handle. So,
gee, how many people did
follow
we have?
them.
Did we have watching
I don't
earlier?
know. What's our 2,800 people viewing us
right now
online
right now
throughout the online.
Okay.
That does not include
that's
our
on
audience
TV.
for
Right.
TV. So
that's pretty good.
Lorain loves basketball, and
I know we are appreciating their viewing.
Yes, and I know
sure.
the kids
And
are
so
more
are
than
the
us.
players,
I mean,
yes.
that's the biggest thing. I mean, because these kids have waited 12 years to be seniors in this program,
right?
And now all of a sudden they're playing in an empty gym.
Exactly.
And just the fact that people are tuning in, the fact that their parents can see them live, if nothing else. And Brian Corey told me that every varsity home game in the LEL will be live streamed. So if you're really into Lorain High basketball, I don't know if Joe can post links, or certainly on the Facebook page for the schools. 3 ball goes out of bounds and over the backboard with 53 seconds to go.
Yeah, actually, Jay, every game in the gym, not just the league play.
No, I'm talking about every game in the league. Varsity game in the league will be, so you can follow the Titans on the road as well.
And all wrestling, we got some wrestling meets coming up. They'll be on TV 20. So
Daniels comes down, knocks it away from the big fella.
Be sure you subscribe.
Joe, road games?
Road games will be handled by
the home team.
The home team.
When we go to Shaw, Shaw will be live streaming.
Okay.
They just don't have us, Buzz, so they might be better off. Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're getting to open gym time.
I was just going to say,
31 seconds left.
If this were an open gym, you'd be yelling, get on the line.
Yep.
It'll be Shaw ball underneath the basket. I hope these officials see where we're at and that we can really do without a 1-and-1 at this point. Titans with 5 team fouls.
Saunders.
3 ball. Oop. Daniels. This young man knows how to score the basketball.
Yeah, he does.
Jordan Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
And something else that really became apparent early in the summer was how hard Jordan Daniels worked to transform his body and him become more athletic. Okay, that'll do it.
Okay. 79-42.
Titans got outscored in the fourth quarter, 16-10. Can you give me a minute here, Buzz?
No, I will.
Thoughts?
I mean, my thoughts, I'm very impressed. The fourth quarter, we massive substitution, and you have to do that.
Yep.
So you can't really evaluate it either. But for the first 3, I was very impressed with passing, spacing, offensive movement off the ball. I would like to see the ball get reversed from one side to the other a little bit more, but very impressive. And then that was an amazing high school, college, pro, at any level, three-point shooting display that we saw in that first quarter, Jay.
Oh, my goodness.
That was amazing. And so, Lorain High can shoot it.
Well, they had 5 in the first quarter and 5 in the second quarter as well, yeah.
Well, again, not great size, 6'5", 6'4", which is enough, but it's the kind of team that shoots it well from the perimeter and players that can beat you off the dribble when the floor is spaced, and that's a good thing.
Okay, in the first half, Bob, the Titans had 11 threes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Second half, 1.
Yeah. That's
really
amazing.
quick, let's run down the scoring. Double-figure scorers for Shaw, now 2 and 3 on the year. Tavarion Saunders, the big kid, 12 points. And with 13 points, Aharius Hillman leading the Cardinals on 8 in the first half, 5 in the second half. Lots of names to read for the Titans. Rashad Carter had a basket for 2. Aiden Brown had a basket for 2. Jordan Daniels had a basket for 2. Jake O'Lee had a 3 and 2 of 2 at the line for 5. Cam Thomas had 2 baskets and 1 of 1 at the line for 5. Then we go to the double-figure scores. Devontae Jackson, 6 in the first half, 7 in the second half, 5 of 6 at the line among their 13 points.
Good to see that.
Yes, it is. Coming off.
Yes, coming off an injury. Exactly.
Inspector Gadget.
Nice.
4 threes in the first half for 12, a couple of deuces in the second half, 16 points. And the big fella. What do you say? Seth Wilson had 6 threes in the first half, and he paired that with 6 twos after that for a total of 30 points.
Wow.
And he sat out the fourth quarter.
Yeah, very impressive. Special player, everybody. I mean, really is.
Didn't force anything.
No,
I thought
didn't force a thing. Under control.
If you tuned in saying, what's the big deal about this kid who's going to West Virginia, you saw it.
Right. You give pressure him on the perimeter, he's going to beat you. Draw help, make the next pass or score. Don't pressure him, he's going to score. I mean, he's just that kind of a player. I mean, very impressive.
Well, from the gym here at Lorain High, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It means a lot to us just because we get excited that people are watching.
Yes.
But it means so much more to these kids who can't have people in the gym watching. I mean, mom and dad can't even be here. So if you're in there watching them and you see one of these kids at the gas station or something, let them know you tuned in and you saw them and you were impressed.
Nice.
Because it'll mean something to them. Believe me.
Yep.
Other than that,
Jay, Lorain High's going to have a good season.
Yeah, tune in again tomorrow. Titans and
Garfield
Heights. JV game at 5:30. Varsity game about 7:30. And Brian Corey is spacing out the chairs as we wrap things up. So for my buddy Joe Bach, who's got the technological wizard to not only live stream us from the gym, but to sprint to the other end of the building and make sure we're on the air on Spectrum Cable. And for my partner, Bob Sleepy Braskich, this is Jay Ferguson reminding everybody it is a great time to be a Titan.